Okay, I thought I'd do a bit of a presentation on the using the Windbooster. I did a video a while ago about installing it, but I never actually did one about using it. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown on how this works, and yeah, just go through some of the modes and how it's used. So at the moment you can see there, this is the Windbooster 3S. So this has got 9 modes, and then it's over a number of different modes. So we've got Sport, which is obviously a sporty mode. We've got Sport Plus, which is sportier again. Race mode, which is even sportier. Auto, so this automatically does it, so it uses a bit of artificial intelligence, I guess, to decide what the best throttle position would be whilst driving. Economy, well, that basically halves what the normal setting would be, so I don't think it'd be much use to anyone, to be honest with you. And normal, so normal is obviously just the normal mode. If you don't want to use it at all, you just put it to normal and that's it. It will just do its thing and away it goes. I'll put it onto sport. That's what I usually on, and number 5. So these numbers, we'll see if I can get a better shot of it. We get 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it counts back down again. So 8, 7, 6, 5. I found sport 5 really good. As you can see there, the gauge on the left hand side, 10%, that's what is as it's currently set as standard. That's what the current setup sees it. The 20%, well, that's what the Sport Plus does, and this is just purely to do with throttle response. So obviously when it's on if I go back to normal mode, so you got 10 and 10, so that basically just wherever your throttle position is, by obviously pushing the accelerator, that's what will be on the output. So by using sport, it basically doubles it. So it can be a little bit snatchy though. That's the thing with this. When you take off, it's obviously a lot quicker. I bought it because I found a bit of lag. I'm driving a Ford Mustang GT 5 litre, and I find that a little bit lags. So I put this kit in there for the sake, for a few $100, wherever it was. I thought it would work, and it does work, and it works well. So I use it. I ride on sport. I mean, with the Mustangs, it comes with a sport mode as well, which you can use. But as soon as you switch off the car and switch it back on again, you lose that setting. Where this, if you leave a sport and you switch off the car and you jump back in later on and use it, it's still set on the same mode as previously. So, as I go off, I'll just go. You can sort of see the acceleration there with that throttle position sensor, so obviously it shoots up quite fast. Okay, now with the car off, I thought I'd just show you, obviously the car's off, but you can still see the indication on the gauges there as I depress the accelerator. So as you can see, this is a normal mode, so 20, 20, 30, 40, 50. So you basically get indication there of what's happening with it, and as I'm coming back off, it will drop back down. If I select sport, you can sort of see as I'm pressing, you can sort of see gauging. So basically I'm at 50% there, and it's got 60%. So it's sort of a scale up. It's about 10% increase on just normal. If we go Sport Plus, so you got 20, we'll go up to 50% on the normal. So we're getting about 60. It is a lot quicker though than what it is. So go 100%, then you're still getting 100%. So you're getting a faster response up early, and as it goes down, it sort of smooths out with the Sports Plus. With the race mode, you can sort of see it's throttle, even though I haven't got my foot on the accelerator at all, it sits at 10%. And as I depress it, you can sort of see what happens there. So when I'm going up to 50, it's already at 70% there at race. This is crazy fast. With the race, it'll basically light up your tyres. Well, it does on my car anyway, just by touching the accelerator. So definitely not one to use on the road. Auto. This one learns, so this is an auto learning feature here. So this will differentiate with the time that you use it and how you use it. So at the moment this looks like it'll be pretty close to probably sport mode, I would say. That's what my take on it would be. Obviously economy, yeah, it's basically halves everything effectively. So you're going to need, there's a reduction of about 10%. So obviously slower throttle response. If you're concerned about your mileage, amount of fuel consumption, you could use that. Never used it. Normal, as mentioned, it's just like normal, without using, it's just as if you never had the wind booster there at all. It's handy. I do use it sometimes when I just want everything off. And as I said, with this though, it's pretty much, you can set this, you can switch off the car, walk away, come back in later on, whatever you've set it to. In this case I've got Sport 5. That's what will come back on as, so you don't have to go back in, press the buttons, reset it all. It keeps that all in memory.